Okay. After 20 years at Liverpool Football Club, I'll be leaving at the end of the season. I think the decision for me is personal. To change environment, to challenge myself elsewhere. It's not about wanting to find something better. It's about me and my personal journey as a player. And I feel like now is the right time for me to go and experience that.
I fully agree.
People won't be happy with the decision, but it's something that I feel like I need to do on my journey and my career.
It's Alexander Arnold! Oh, what a moment! The teenager!
The times that I've had here, the memories, the special moments are and will always be some of the best moments I'll have in my life, and memories that will live with me forever. And I'm eternally grateful to everyone who's helped me along the way. Being able to sit here now as a two-time Premier League champion for the club that I grew up loving, it's a great end to the story for me.
Now Alexander Arnold! And he scored!
Of course, it's very emotional for me. It's all I've ever known. It's everything I've ever wanted to do, dreamed of as a kid. Yeah, it's just very emotional, if I'm honest, because the club, the city, the fans, the people have given me things that I could never have dreamt of in my wildest dreams. It's, you know, a journey that I've lived through that millions of people will dream of doing it, and I've been lucky enough to have been able to experience it. I'll never forget it, and I can't thank everyone enough for the support, the belief, the amazing moments we've had.
It's another stellar moment from Trent Alexander-Arnold.
The love I have for this club will never leave. It will never diminish. I'll love it forever. I'll forever be in debt to the club and the fans for everything they've done for me. And there's no doubt about it. I'll be back. Any chance I get, I'll come watch games. I'll be supporting. I'll be wanting the club to win, wanting the club to be successful. There's nothing changing in that. I will always remain a Liverpool fan.
That was nice. That was good. And as you guys have just seen it, Trent Alexander-Arnold is leaving Liverpool by the end of this season. Something which I have been telling you guys for the past 2 to 3 years. But what I was getting in return, I was getting abuse. I was getting Doma Muncher. I was getting go back to Iraq, fam. Go back to South Africa, fam. Go back to different countries, fam. They told me go back, leave UK. I tried to tell them that this is the reality. I tried to tell them that Trent Alexander-Arnold was coming and leaving Liverpool to come to Real Madrid. But listen, now, by the way, this is the first time I watched this video. He's just dropped it, of course, announcing it today. And it's actually a very heartfelt video. I think he explained it perfectly. There was a moment in the video where he said this. Let me just go back to it. There's a moment where he said this.
People won't be happy with the decision, but it's something that I feel like I need to do on my journey and my career. Experience that. Now is the right time for me.
I think now is the right time for me to go and wait and experience that. Wait.
As a player, and I feel like it's about me and my personal journey.
About me as a personal journey, as a player.
I feel
like now is the right time for me to go and experience that. And I fully agree that I fully agree with that, because when you look at Trent has now accomplished everything at Liverpool. And I know what Liverpool fans are about to say to me. He's a Scouser. He was born a Liverpool fan. He's been here for a while. Gerrard never left. So many players never left. I hear it. But you look at Trent, what he's done at Liverpool. 2 Premier League titles, Champions League, European Super Cup, FA Cup, Club World Cup. He's done everything there is to do as a Liverpool player. There is nothing more that he can achieve. There's nothing more he can win, which is different to what he's already won. So him leaving Liverpool now is the perfect time, especially now making him a double Premier League winner. Not a lot of Liverpool fans, not a lot of Liverpool players can say that. Liverpool, bro, before they won it in 2000, the COVID season, bro, they won the whole Premier League era without not winning it. So him now winning it back to two Premier League trophies is incredible. He's done everything there is. And now he knows the ceiling is not Liverpool. For me to reach the all-timer ceiling, for me to reach the Cafus, the Dani Alveses, the Philip Lambs, I can't stay at Liverpool. My max ceiling, if I stay at Liverpool, if I stay in the Premier League, is Gary Neville and Kyle Walker, fam. That's my max ceiling. Like, I'm sitting with Gary Neville and Kyle Walker, and I'm munching. I can't sit at the big boy table. But if he comes to Real Madrid, he can reach that levels. Because listen, I know you guys don't want to hear this, and I know you guys hate to hear this. When you play for Real Madrid and when you play for Barcelona, these two clubs, it gives you something else. It gives you a little push for you to become the player, an all-timer. Like, I mean, go back to the history of the game. All the best players, most of them, majority of them, all the greatest players of all time, they've all played in La Liga. They've all played for the likes of Real Madrid or the likes of Barcelona. The all-timers of the all-timers, these two clubs, bro, they give you that little push. If you want to win a Ballon d'Or, they give you that little push. If you want to win Champions League trophies, they give you that little push. If you want to be regarded as the best of all time in your position, they give you that little push. Look at Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham knew this from early. When clubs wanted him, Liverpool wanted him before when he was at Dortmund. Chelsea wanted him. United wanted him. City wanted him. He knew straight, I'm not going to the Premier League. I'm not going to the Premier League. I'm going to go to La Liga. I'm going to go to Real Madrid. And look what he's done over the past 12 months. 12 months. The trophies, the Champions League and everything. And the PR has helped. When you play for Madrid and Barcelona, you get a PR. That's the reality. That's the truth. These two clubs are two of the biggest clubs in the world ever. So of course you want to play for them. And Trent has seen Jude. Has seen how Jude has felt. Has seen what Real Madrid is about to achieve with a completely different manager. And this is the key, by the way. Trent Alexander-Arnold is about to join Real Madrid at the perfect time. I'm happy that it never happened this season, because if it did happen this season, then people will look at him the same way people are looking at Mbappe as a failure. This season is an absolute failure. And that's why Mbappe next season is a must-win season for him. I'm happy Trent is now joining in a better atmosphere, in a better circumstances. I feel like what he did, winning his final trophy, the Premier League, is the perfect sending off. It's the perfect, bro, goodbye, Matt Salama. I'm out from here. And now he can join Real Madrid, open a new chapter, as he said, a new experience in a part of a journey. And I think Real Madrid now gives him everything that he wants. Especially if we are imagining Xabi Alonso coming, which that imagination could be reality in the next couple of weeks, that Xabi Alonso will be the next Real Madrid manager. And knowing what Xabi Alonso has done with the fullbacks, the likes of Frimpong and the likes of Grimaldo, knowing what he can offer you in terms of a system, Trent Alexander-Arnold fits that mold perfectly to what Xabi Alonso wants. And I'll be making a video later on explaining how Real Madrid can line up with Trent Alexander-Arnold, or how Real Madrid will line up with Xabi Alonso in charge. There is so many combinations. There's so many ideas. But the reality is what Trent has done is the perfect decision to what he needs to do and to what he needs to achieve to become that person. Like Dani Alves, Philip Lam, Cafu, these three dons, watch out. Because Trent has already been hitting marks, bro. Like Cafu has already said, this guy's the next big thing. This guy's gonna go down as an all-timer, and it's the truth. What Trent is gonna bring to Real Madrid is something that we have never had. The last person that could give us that is Marcelo. And I know what people are gonna say. Well, Lamine Yamal is gonna have a field day. Rafinha's gonna have a field day. Listen, the stigma and the myth about Trent being a bad defender is something which should have been left 2-3 years ago. Like that myth was died years ago, bro. Now, if you look at Trent, he's a much more reliable defender. He's a better defender than what people give him credit for. But most importantly, what he gives you at the front of the pitch is something no fullback can give you. He is the best fullback in terms of the final third. He is the best crosser of the ball. He is the best finder of the ball. He is the best passer of the ball in terms of the final third, in terms of fullback. What he gives you going forward will overshadow everything about him defensively, especially what he has defensively covering for him. Because in Liverpool, he had the likes of Konate. And the reason why people made that a myth about him, he had Henderson next to him, bro. He had Fabinho next to him. Thiago next to him. And that was the Asian when Liverpool weren't winning. But now look at the athletes he's got next to him. The likes of Camavinga, the likes of Fede Valverde, who will be covering for him. Bro, it's not like Fede hasn't done that with Lucas Vazquez. I can't understand how people say, why did Madrid go for Trent? That's not the right back. Have you guys not watched this season with Lucas Vazquez? You think Vazquez going to be worse than Trent? Like, Trent, what he gives you... Listen, in life, not everything is perfect. When you buy a house, because I work as in the real estate industry, not everything is perfect. I tell my clients all the time, you're not going to find a house which is 10 out of 10. Because your house, the dream house, never exists. I tell that to my clients all the time. Because one, you can't afford it. And secondly, if you can't afford it, you have to compromise. You're not going to find a house with a driveway. You're not going to find a house with a garden. You're not going to find a house with an open plan. You're not going to find a house in the perfect area, in the perfect location, at the perfect, next to the family, next to the school, everything. You're not going to find that. So in life, you have to compromise. With players, it's the same thing. You're not going to compromise with players. You have to make sure you get the right player, and the compromises, the benefits, overshadows the weaknesses. Trent Alexander-Arnold's, his benefits is way more than the weaknesses. I'm more than happy for him to be a non-reliable defender, which isn't the case, but I don't mind that. I'll sacrifice that. It's all good. But what I know going forward will give me more than that. You guys have seen Real Madrid this season. We have lacked creativity. We have lacked to control games. We have lacked a player that can pass something out of nowhere. Arnold was that person, but he was on the bench for the whole season. Trent Alexander-Arnold gives you that element. There's so many times that Liverpool has struggled to win a game, to do something. Alexander-Arnold comes and creates for it. Alexander-Arnold gives you that element where he can play in the midfield. He can invert in the midfield. And he can be another midfielder. Someone like Toni Kroos. Bro, I don't think you guys understand. I think with a lot of people, you look at his weaknesses more than you look at his benefits. But what you should be looking is the benefit itself, which he is one of the best passers we've seen in the past 20 years. The passes that he makes, I've been watching Liverpool for the past 2 years, 3 years, week in and week out, and he makes passes that no player can make. The disguise in his passes is incredible, both on his left foot and right foot. The weight of it, the timing of it is incredible. It's what we need desperately. It's what Mbappe needs desperately. Like, look at Mbappe, the goal that he scored against Celta Vigo, the pass from Arnold. He's been waiting for that pass this whole season, but no one has managed to find it. He's made the runs, no one has managed to find it. If Mbappe joined last year when Toni Kroos was there, completely different situation. But now Mbappe gets someone like Paul Pogba, who helped him massively with France in the World Cup 2018. Someone that can unlock a pass from nowhere. And at the moment, we don't have that. Trent Alexander-Arnold will go down as one of the best passers of the game. And he can unlock that to the next level. So that's why I'm more than happy to sacrifice the idea of him being a bad defender to the idea of him being the greatest passer and someone that can give us a complete different game plan in the final third. Something that we don't have already. In terms of set pieces, he's amongst one of the best. In terms of crosses of the ball, he's amongst one of the best. In terms of final third creation, he's amongst one of the best. And the idea of him having him, which would disrupt defenders, because Trent can either invert or overlap, which gives us now a complete different range of attacking. And this is why under a different system, this will work out perfectly. Bro, I've already sat down, I've already envisioned it, I've already dreamt about it, I've fantasized it for the past 2 years. I've fantasized how this will work, I've fantasized if he goes there, who will cover for him, I've fantasized the whole thing. And everything which I've been imagining is actually a success. There is no way Trent Alexander-Arnold will come to Real Madrid and will be a flop, because the pieces next to him makes perfect sense. The only way for it to happen if Carlo Ancelotti stays as a manager, because Carlo Ancelotti is not going to unlock what Trent can offer. But what Trent offers in the final third, like I said to you guys, is better than any other player. We looked at it with Marcelo. Marcelo wasn't the greatest of defenders. But what we knew what Marcelo could do is he can influence game by himself. Marcelo was that one of those players, is we didn't care about him defensively because we knew Ramos would come and cover for him. We knew Casemiro would come and cover for him. We didn't care. All we cared about Marcelo is him going forward and him creating, because most of the time the left-hand side, Ronaldo would then go centrally and find the cross. So we knew what Marcelo could offer in the final third. We never looked at him defensively. This is the same way with Trent. I don't care about him defensively. When you have the chance to sign an influential fullback, which the game has only seen 3 of them. When you have a chance to sign someone that can influence a game by himself as a fullback, you have to pull the trigger and you have to get him at all cost. Marcelo was an influence, someone that can change the game by himself as a fullback. Dani Alves was that person, and now Trent Alexander-Arnold is amongst that category in terms of a fullback that can literally change games, impact games, influence games by himself. You don't need a system, you don't need nothing. He can do it with a pass, with a chance, with a cross, with anything. And he's been doing it for the past 2-3 years. Look at the assist that he's been rocking. Look at the chances creation, which has never led to goals because thanks to Darwin Núñez, Sadio Mane when he was there, Salah, Jota, and so on and so forth. Like Trent should be literally right now, Trent should have broken the all-time assist record of Ryan Giggs if it wasn't for his attackers. The amount of chances he's created week in and week out, but no one finishes it. But trust me, at Real Madrid, it gives you a different element. And Trent, as you said, you want a new experience, you'll get a new experience. You want to be regarded the best right back ever, you've literally got that chance. 27-year-old, literally in his peak, with 5-6 years to come. Bro, if you haven't already fastened your seatbelt, do it now. Because what Trent Alexander-Arnold is going to give to Real Madrid fans is pleasure, it's fun, it's entertainment. And we needed this. We absolutely needed this. And what he's going to offer is something that you can't even fathom, fam. Barcelona fans, rival fans, Liverpool fans. Like now you're going to have 2 set of haters hate watching Trent every week. And that's Barca fans and Liverpool fans specifically Liverpool fans, because they want him to fail. They want him to flop badly. They're going to pray for his downfall because he left Liverpool, which again, I understand from a Liverpool standpoint. It's a scouser. I hear it. Gerrard never left, but then Gerrard wanted the Premier League trophy. Trent has already won 2. Trent has given you everything, yet you're still bitter about him leaving. I mean, bro, what kind of person are you? You care about your own self than Trent, fam. How about you have Trent best interest at heart? He's giving you everything, fam. I've given you everything in life. Yet you still want me. Yet you want me to stay here. You don't care about me. You care about yourself. If you care about me, this is Trent speaking. If you care about me, you let me leave and achieve my dreams. Yet you care about yourself, or you want me to stay. What kind of person are you? Disgusting, fam. But listen, Trent, I'm going to end it right here. The same way I ended it 3 years ago in my video. If you haven't already, go check that video. When I said Trent is a Galactico. I said it. Do you want to be regarded as the best right back in the Premier League history, alongside Kyle Walker and Gary Neville? Or do you want to be regarded as the greatest of all time, alongside Dani Alves or Philipp Lahm? You chose the right decision. You chose plan B. You chose option B. You chose a second option. And trust me, Trent, in the next 6 years, your name will go down in the history books as the greatest right back this world has ever, and I repeat, has ever seen. Because what you're about to win with Real Madrid is things you couldn't even have imagined. And all the haters will be hate watching, but fam, they will look at you and say, you know what? We can't hate watch this anymore. And Madrid fans that are saying, why are we getting Trent? Why? I mean, we could have signed someone else. You guys, in about 6 months from now, give it September, October time, you guys are about to glaze the hell out of Trent and say, you know what? This was the perfect move. The same way you guys did with Jude Bellingham.